being here. I really appreciate it. My name is May Doblau from YesFinanciallyFree.com and FinanceFreedomMastermind.com. And it's time for another live training. Hi, No Fear in Finance. That's a cool name. Okay. Trying to figure out who that was. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for the hearts. Wow, I really appreciate the love. Feeling the love. Hi, Rolita. Welcome to the Instagram Live. So if you don't know me or now, I already, hey, what's up? Thanks for joining. There's No Fear in Finance. That's cool. So what's your thing, girl? Tell me about what you do. No Fear in Finance. That sounds cool. Lisa, where are you from? Tell me who you are. So I have different live streams going on at the same time. I do YouTube Live, Periscope, thanks for the hearts, No Fear in Finance. Also, hi, nice. I have Instagram Live, and hopefully I'll have like Facebook Live, but for some reason it hasn't started yet, so we'll see. But anyway, these are the hearts. So today we're going to do a great topic. It's the 7 wealth principles for financial freedom. So it's pretty exciting stuff. Now, whoa, got my phone. So before I begin, I wanted to tell you a little bit about who I am, my name, and things like that. So my name is May Goldlap, and I live in Honolulu, Hawaii. I'm in a condo right now. We just bought this condo in August, so I'm pretty excited about that because I was never a homeowner. You know, I skipped the housing crisis in terms of owning a home. I didn't own a home during the housing crisis. I know fear finance. Welcome here. These are the hard. So Greece. Wow, welcome from Greece. Thank you for being on. That is amazing. We have Greece on. Let me know where you guys are from, by the way. I shot in your hands. Let me know where you guys are from, where you're broadcasting in from. Thank you very much for all the hearts. So appreciate you. And we have Lives Camp, first time on Periscope. Welcome. Welcome to Periscope. Thanks for the heart. Hi, Black Pack. Welcome to Instagram Live. So, anyways, first time home, and we're living in our Waikiki condo here, which is a big, big accomplishment for us. Considering when I married my husband, he had a home in LA. He actually bought a house before. Miramar, Florida. Cool. Somebody said something weird about Jews for financial freedom. I have no idea what you mean. Bruce Curtis, welcome to the scope. So, I had, when I married my husband, he had a house that was underwater. What does that mean? It means he owed more than it was worth, right? He bought it for like $450,000 and it was worth $250,000 when I met him. So it was underwater by $200,000. So on top of that, he had never paid principal toward that loan because the loan was structured to be an interest-only mortgage loan, which is, makes the heart insane. But I guess that's what caused the housing crisis, with loans that are kind of like that. So what happened was he had a lot of debt when I married him. He ended up doing a short sale. Really didn't feel like buying property again. He didn't really want to buy property again. Now, he did the short sale because he was actually renting it out and could pay the mortgage and everything, but the reason he did it was because he wanted to take his ex-wife off the second mortgage. Hi, 42 Hassan. Hi, everybody. So he did that, and he didn't really want to buy property again, which I don't blame him. Yeah, I had never bought property before. You know, when I married him, I had about 6 different debts and lines of credit, things like that. Hold on 1 second, guys. And because of all that debt and like I don't know, I had a negative net worth. I owed more than I had, you know, and I had a lot of debt for my salary. I only made like $36,000 a year. I was an assistant at a bank, yeah. So I wasn't like a high-paid salary earner, $100,000 earner or something. I wasn't in a leadership position in the bank. I was an assistant, right? I wasn't a lead assistant, right? I was just an assistant. Hi, what's up? So you know, I just had all this debt, right? I spent a lot of money on courses, and then I had a judgment against me for like a housing dispute, and from a prior boyfriend that I ended up dumping. And I'm doing well, thank you. How are you? Thanks for joining me on Periscope today. So at the time when we got married, we had a combined debt of over $450,000. Probably around $500,000 is how much we owed. after all the organizing our money, hi, welcome to the live Instagram, organizing all that out, in October of 2015, my husband paid off all his debt. That included car debt, that underwater house was gone. He paid off his credit card, and he only owed about $25,000 on his credit card. Well, that's still a lot of money. He owed about $25,000 on his credit card and his car. I'm from Honolulu, Hawaii. Where are you from? They paid all that off by October 2015. I paid off all my debt. Oh, we're having a connection issue. Instagram Live has paused. Too bad. I can't get Facebook and Instagram on today. But anyway, so he had a lot of debt. And, yeah, man. Wow, welcome. So he paid it all off by October 2015. Me, I paid off my debt by April of 2016. And then in December of 2016, I quit my job. Never worked for the bank anymore. I don't have to work for anyone anymore. It's really cool. What does that mean? It means that we create passive income as well. All right. So during that whole time when I was paying off my debt, married to my husband, we were actually investing for passive income, right? And we grew our income streams to roughly around $500 a month, and that's when I quit because I wanted more time to grow our money. Long story short, that's what happened. I don't speak English, but you must not understand a word I'm saying. Hi, Sal. Welcome to the show. Thanks for joining. So basically what happened is we both had a lot of debt. We paid it all off. I quit my job. Now I do this as a part-time business, is help people become financially free as quickly as possible. So I have this Periscope channel where I do a lot of scopes on finances, money mindset, how to create financial freedom in your life. RB, I mean. And then I also have a blog called yesfinanciallyfree.com, which I highly recommend you visit. Yeah. So I recommend you visit that blog. It's a great blog. It has a lot of tips on how to become financially free faster. And if you want to join my email list, which I highly recommend you do, go to yesfinanciallyfree.com. All right, just click on the profile in Periscope. If you're on my YouTube channel, click on the link below this video to go to the blog. Enter your name, your first name, and your email, and you will be on my email list. And then I will email you every time I do live training, have special, all kinds of cool things. My name is May Dobla. If you swipe to the right, you can see my name. It's the heart. So let's talk. You know, I've only got Periscope and YouTube on live, so we're going to talk to you guys directly. My Instagram live and my Facebook live just ain't happening for some reason. Let's see. I'll see if I can do live on that again. We'll see. Doesn't seem to be working. So here we go. So now you kind of understand my story, you know, from debt to freedom. Here's another bit of my story. I am going to be going on a cruise this Saturday. In fact, we're flying out tomorrow to LA to visit family, you know, and friends, to hang out in LA, eat a lot of tacos. I love tacos. I got introduced to it from my husband. We met on eHarmony, and he moved to Hawaii from LA. And when I went to visit him, he took me to these taco stands. Oh, so good, right? The tacos there are great, and they're so inexpensive. Amazing. So we're going to eat tacos, and then we're going to go on a cruise ship. Hi. Yeah, my name is May. M-E-Y. Welcome, Abdul Balchi. Welcome to this show. It's the heart. So, going on a cruise this Sunday. We're going to go on a cruise ship. We're going to go to Mexico. M-E-Y. Someone's trying to throw money. Going on a cruise to Mexico. And we're going to go to Puerto Vallarta. We're going to Mazatlan and Cabo San Lucas. So, I've never been to Mexico. I've never been on a cruise ship. I've never been on 5 weeks of vacation where I've traveled like this before. This year we'll be on 5 weeks of vacation. So it's like a record. Not only that, bought a condo, right? Started a business that pays me money. I get to be with my child, my son, you know, every day. He's super awesome. I love Jordan. He's 4 years old. And last night we went trick-or-treating, you know, we hung out. So life is really good. I get to be a mom. I get to help people become financially free. I don't have to work for other people anymore. You know, I remember when I worked for the bank, one of the worst things is I had to photocopy and file, and it was so boring. It was so boring. And that was one of the worst parts. Hi, Paula, to welcome to the show. But not only that, I didn't feel like I was fulfilled. All right. I didn't feel like I was creating the life that I wanted. And I don't know if you've ever been in a position where you feel like you're meant for something more. You know, like I feel like like you maybe you went to school for something and specific you're not doing it, or you just feel like there's something more to life than what you're doing. I was in that position, right? I was just like I'm an assistant in a bank. You know, I went through all this college. I was like got all these good grades, studied hard. Why am I only an assistant at a bank? I feel like I should be more of a leadership position, and yet here I am, an assistant at a bank. You know, I am not living up to my goals, my dreams, my visions for myself. Hi, Albert Robertovich. Welcome to Stowe. Let me know where you guys are from. So, I don't know if you've ever felt that way, but I did. You know, I felt like I was not living up to my fullest potential. So, what did I do? I basically followed some wealth principles. All right, follow wealth principles. Did a lot of leadership training. Read a lot of books. You know, really explored to figure out how could I make my life, more exciting for me. Um, how could I make things happen? You know, Central 1909. Welcome to the scope. So these 12 principles I'm going to share with you, they help me quit my job. All right, they help me pay off my debt, quit my job, get into a position financially where I can do what I want. And what I want to do is help me become financially free. Hi, Alfredi Valdivia. Well, I also want to spend time with my family, spend time with my husband, spend time with my son. He's 4. Hi, GBL321. Welcome to Stoke. I like to go to the beach. I live in Honolulu, Hawaii for a reason. I actually like to go out to the beach. I like to surf. I like going swimming. I like the ocean. I just love being outdoors. So that's why I enjoy living in Hawaii, and I like it here. And I like having time freedom because I like to work out. I like to spend time with my kids. You know, some people they have children and then they're working a job and they never see their children, right? And when they do, they're tired or they're complaining about money, which is just so sad, you know. And I never wanted that for me. I wanted to actually enjoy the time with my son. Like when I'm with him, I'm awake and alive and happy and playing and having fun. Last night, he just wanted to run. He's like, "Mommy, let's run." So we just ran around. You know, it was like Halloween. There was this little outdoor kind of party thing for kids in the neighborhood at a church. On the parking lot together because why? Because it's fun. Hi, NEVTX. Hi, lots of numbers 828 lots of 28. Okay, welcome. So that's what I wanted in my life. So what do you want in yours? Do you want to go on lots of vacations? Do you want to spend a lot of time with your husband? Do you want to raise your son? Actually be there, with him. If I'm actually hi SRB Scoop, welcome to the show. I'm actually with him every day, except on Wednesdays my mom comes and watches him. Aloha. So I actually really enjoy being with my son. He's not in school. He's 4. He could be in preschool, but we took him out. Hi, Sal 545. Welcome to the show. And it's the heart. We took him out of preschool because he kept getting sick, right? He kept getting sick. He would get all these colds. One week or 2 out of every month, he was getting really sick. Oh, Halloween was awesome. And so I decided to. Hi, Cesar Mendez. Welcome. We decided to take him out of school, and now he's at home. Right? And he doesn't get sick like that ever. Like he got sick last week, but it was like 3 days, and then he got over it. Thanks to the heart. So we don't have to. I don't have to leave him in school if I don't want to. And he's only 4. So what do we do now? Well, we go to the beach together. We play. We started using these like different kinds of beach toys. We go hiking. We go walking to the zoo. We go to the aquarium. Do I know Haley Camp? No, but I am in Hawaii. This is so funny. Hi, Cassia. Welcome. Discoverly. Welcome to Periscope. Welcome to this scope. So let's talk some really important stuff. Let's just get real here. Let's talk about how you can become financially free. Right? How can you do what you love? Right? Now you know what I love. I love being a mom, and I'm doing great things. I love telling people about how to become financially free. But what do you want? What's in it for you? What do you want? You know, hi August, Dennis. Hi Anatoly. Welcome to Periscope. Welcome to this Periscope. So if you're on YouTube Live, Real Estate India, interesting, cool, fascinating. Tell me more. I actually want to know more about that. Message me or something. I'm on Periscope. If you go to my blog and the profile, it's yesfinanciallyfree.com. You can contact me there. Contact me. I want to know more about real estate in India. Interesting. I always want to know about anything where I can make passive income, by the way. But anyway, let's talk. So we're going to talk about these 7 wealth principles. All right. So let's share this. Commercial buildings and residential. That's okay. I'm into passive income. All right. Let's take a look. I'm going to share if you're on my blog, then you can actually see my screen, which I'm going to share right now. And we're going to go to my blog, and we're going to go over these wealth principles together. If you're on my blog, you can actually see them right now. And I'm just showing you this. If you go to yesfinanciallyfree.com, and I'm showing that right now. I'll show my Periscope viewers too, so you can see. All right, there you go. So if you go to yesfinanciallyfree.com, you're going to see this banner. And it's called yesfinanciallyfree.com. That's the name of it right there. So if you come down, you can always subscribe right here. You just put in your first name, your email, and you hit yes. Okay? That's just basically. You can also do it right there. That's it. And I give you a guide to financial freedom for working parents. Okay? So that's the first thing. Now, the second thing, today we're going to go over the wealth principles. So if you scroll to the bottom, recent posts, I actually prepared this last night. So we're going to be talking about the 7 wealth principles for financial freedom. Okay, so right now I'm on my blog, yesfinanciallyfree.com. If you ever want to catch a replay of any scope, yeah, or anything like that, you can actually go to my blog, and I have all the replays there. All right, so it's a good place to bookmark, know about. You can come here. And right now I'm actually broadcasting live on my blog. So everything I'm doing now is broadcasting live here. See, it's live. Check that out. So you can actually see what I'm doing live as I'm doing it on my blog. Pretty cool stuff, right? As you can see, there's a tiny bit of a lag, but it's pretty much the same. So it's pretty cool. So Periscope, yeah, check it out. Thank you for checking it out, Spanish V. What's your name, Spanish V? Anyways, moving along, let's talk about the wealth principles. This is the stuff that helped me become financially free to the point where I don't have to work a job for other people anymore. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thanks for being on. I'm sorry for my shakiness here. Okay, so let's talk about wealth principle number 1. It's not about the money. What does that mean? It's not about the money. Everybody thinks their wealth problems are about money, right? Oh, it's about the money. What else do you work other than the blog? Other than this blog, I help people become financially free. I have mentoring programs, and they pay me, and I help them. So you can either do this stuff I'm teaching you today, these wealth principles. You can learn them and do them for free, right? And I'm pretty open about everything. I pretty much tell everyone, you know, this is what you got to do to be free, you know, follow these principles, you know. And if you want to do it, just follow them and you'll be free like I did. Now, if you want help, you can get me to mentor you and then people pay me. So that's all online. Hi, PB Street Gang. Fascinating. Welcome to the scope. Hi, Favor 43. Welcome to the scope. To mentor them, and basically I go through everything I teach for free, and I just help them do it, keep them accountable, you know, things like that. We do a group mentoring program. Hi. So that people can actually do what they want and get toward financial freedom faster. Hi, ISOCR. Welcome to Scope. So wealth principle number 1 is it's not about the money. Well, thank you. What is your name? Tell me your name so I can actually say your name when I'm talking to you. Wealth principle number 1 is not about the money. The first principle that I want to share with you guys is wealth principle. It's from a book that's called It's Not About the Money by Brent Kessel, but it's also from other mentors that I've had throughout my life, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki from Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Cashflow Quadrant, you know. All of these people, they always, and T. Harv Eker from Secrets of the Millennium Mind, basically they all say the same thing. Your money situation, your finances, your wealth is not about the money. It's not about the money, all right? So let's talk about it. Ever wonder why if you get a raise at work, and you're making more money, or somehow more money comes in your life, okay, go eat dinner. You do that. All right. Ever wonder why you might get more money? It's nice to meet you too, actually. Thanks for joining in on this stuff. Appreciate you. So you might get more money in your life, and yet you're still living paycheck to paycheck. You ever have that feeling? Hi, 243-53117. You might be making more money now than you did 10 years ago, and you're even more broke. I'm always paying my bills. I never have anything extra. So if you have that problem, the reason for it is not the money, because you're making more than you used to, and yet you don't have as much. What's going on? It's not money. It's a mental issue. Everything's in your brain right here. Right? So the root of a lot of money problems come from childhood beliefs, stories and scenarios that we're living out as adults, things in our brain that make us, we think the world is talking about. Someone is thinking. So once we get to the emotional root of our money issues, then money will work out in our lives. Let me give you an example so you can understand this. Okay, so it's not about the money. Whatever money situation you have, whatever money you're going through, has nothing to do with that. So, hold on one second, guys. Here's an example. I sang is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 7. I used to have money difficulties, you know. I already told you guys. I had all this debt. Hi, mini class. Yes, P5, welcome to the show. Hey, I finally got my Facebook Live on. Yo, hello, guys. Welcome. All right. Wealth principles. We're starting. So, wealth principle number 1 is not about the money. Okay, so here's an example. Hi, Rush 887. I used to have all these money difficulties, right? I had 7 different debts. I owed people. I had a judgment against me. I owed credit cards, credit lines, right? Hi, Russia. A lot of different people, a lot of money, all right? What was causing that? Well, you know what? The reason I was doing it, I found out later. I was like, why did I do that to myself? It's because I felt guilty about leaving my fiance. Right? I had a fiance at the time I was going to get married to, and it wasn't working out. So I left him, all right? And then I also left my family. I wanted time alone. I didn't want to be near my mom anymore for a while, my dad, my sister, my brother. I just wanted my alone time. So I left them. Not only that, I left school. I was in a PhD program, right, at University of Hawaii at Manoa, and I left the program. So I left all these things. I realized at the time that I wasn't happy doing them or being with. I just wanted some time alone kind of thing. But because I did that, I felt guilty. I felt guilty about leaving my family, leaving my fiance, leaving the school program. So I punished myself for changing my life, right? Taking it for myself. I punished myself. So how did I punish myself? I punished myself financially. I made myself suffer financially. I didn't figure that out till later, all right? But that's what I was doing. Once I figured it out, I stopped being in debt. I have no debt now. I have 0 debt right now, and that's because I figured it out. Thanks to the heart. The reason I had the debt was I was punishing myself. Now everyone has a different story. My story is my story. Your story is your story. Some people believe that money is evil because their parents tell them money was evil. Do you know what I mean? Thank you. So some people have. Thanks for being live, Facebook. So some people believe that money is evil because the parents might have told them money is evil, or maybe they had a brother who's rich who was mean or something. And so they unconsciously won't be wealthy because they don't want to be evil. That's another story some people have. When you get to the heart of your story, you're going to create wealth in your life. A lot of people. I met another lady. Hi, GVNSR. Welcome to the Periscope. Thanks for the hearts, by the way. Another lady I know used to shop, spend all her money shopping. She used to shop online, buy all these purses, and then every so often she would have this purse purge, and she'd give away all these purses she wasn't using. This woman spent a lot of money. Now, come to find, as soon as she gets in a good relationship, she's no longer spending anymore. She was spending because she was unhappy in the relationship that she was in with the man that she was with, and she was spending money to feel better. So, whatever your issue is with money, understand that it's probably not about money. It's about something internal inside you. There's some story going on that's causing you to have money difficulties. Hi, Jackie. Hello, Jen. Welcome to the show. So what's your story? How can you find out your story? Just ask yourself. Hi. Find out what's bothering you. Resolve it. Forgive it. Let go. Ask yourself. When I grew up, what did I hear about money? What are the thoughts I had about money? What happened about money when I was growing up? When you answer those questions, hi, Musamet, what is the most biggest experience at Serbia? Welcome from Serbia. What is the biggest experience about money that I had growing up that really affected me? Write it down, and then you're going to figure out what your story is about money. You're going to find out why you are dealing with money and treating money the way you are. It is not about the money. It is always about some kind of emotional, psychological rooted story that you tell yourself in your head about money. That's wealth principle number 1, right? You can always read the book It's Not About the Money as well by Brent Kessel. You can also read Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. I highly recommend that one by T. Harv Eker. He goes into a lot of the questions you can ask yourself. He has a lot of exercises to pull out your story, to figure out what's going on in your head. Okay, wealth principle number 2. You don't know about money until you have money. This is a good one. I love this one, right? What does this mean? Hi, Jahik again. Welcome. Wealth principle 2 basically means if you want to know about money, okay, if you want to know, if you have no money, someone wants me to talk about Serbia. I don't know much about Serbia. I know there was a conflict in Serbia for a while, internal strife. Hi, Immune8. Welcome to the show. Wealth principle number 2 says that if you have no money, you need to learn about money. Okay, so it basically says be humble. All right, if you don't know about money, go start reading books, listening to people who know about money, studying money, finding out more of what you can about money. Because if you don't have it, you don't understand it, you don't know about it. All right? If you don't have money, you don't know about money. That's it. It's the heart. So how can you have money? You have to start learning about money, learning about rich people. Welcome, HAICC, to the scope. Thanks for the hearts, by the way. So go out and get experience, go through the trials and errors, gain financial wisdom, and have money. All right, how are you going to do that? Well, find someone who has money and study from them. All right, study from people you admire who are like you. Right. So for me, I study from people who have children, because I have children. I study from people who are healthy and that work out, you know, that have health, good health, because that's me, right? I study from people like that about money because I want to have money and also have a happy child, you know, be able to raise my child. And I study from people who have time freedom. So I don't study from workaholics who are always working, busybody. I don't study from people who are busybodies, right? I do not admire busybodies. Busyness is not something I admire. I admire some people who are free, who spend time doing important, valuable things and service for the community. Hi, Mohammed. Welcome to school. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your whole name. If you want to create freedom in your life, you need to know about money. All right. Hi, Haran52211. And in order to do that, you need to. I'll be checking out the have fantastic. You're welcome. Thanks for being on. If you start giving financial advice and you don't actually have money, stop what you're doing. Think about what you're doing. Maybe instead of giving financial advice, you should be listening to people who have good financial advice. All right, so that's another thing. All right. If you want to get financial advice from others, be sure you are getting financial advice from someone who has money and knows what they're talking about. instead of from your broke neighbor or your best friend who has no money. All right, so make sure you get your advice from the right people. Thanks for the heart. Hi, Yilmazi Mali 60. Welcome. That's wealth principle number 2. All right. You don't know about money until you have money. And if you don't have money, find out about money from people who do have money. Okay, so that's number 2. Number 3. Wealth is measured in net worth, not in how much you spend. There's a good book called The Values Factor by Dr. John DeMartini. And he talks about this. Hi, Jackie Bojan. Welcome to the scope. He talks about net worth. Basically, what he says, he asks people, he'll say, how many of you want to be financially free? Right? Into the heart. And everybody's like, I do, I want to be financially free. Right? How many of you want to be financially free? Right? Thanks to the hearts, guys. And then he asks the audience, he says, well, how many of you are financially free? And then nobody raises their hand except maybe 1 or 2 people. Right? And then he asks them again, what percentage of the population becomes financially free? And they're like, oh, 1%, the 1%ers. It's like, okay, if 1% of the population becomes financially free, then how many of you are going to become financially free? Right? And then everyone raises their hand, right? So it's like, well, if you're really going to be financially free, then you're showing signs of becoming financially free. Your life is getting better. You have more and more money coming in, right? And everyone gets quiet. Why is that? Because most people are not going to be financially free. They don't understand financial freedom, and they're not doing what it takes to become free. And why is that? Because they think having money means spending money. All right? Hi, Yuran. Welcome. Wealth is not measured in how much you spend. Wealth is measured in your net worth. What does that mean? So your net worth is how much you have minus how much you owe other people. That's your net worth. Hi, Aramet 68. Welcome to school. So you measure your net worth by how much you have, take away what you owe other people. Right? That's your net worth. I used to have a negative net worth. Now I have a positive net worth. Right? How can you increase your wealth? You increase your net worth. How can you increase your net worth? You have to have more. Right? Hi, Rajapal. So instead of spending money, hi, Australia, save and invest money. Saving and investing money will grow your net worth. Investing in things that create real income, passive income. Investing in things that appreciate in value. Oh, Austria, sorry, I thought you said Australia. Welcome. Hi, Unitidor, welcome. It's the heart. So that's wealth principle number 3. Wealth is measured in net worth, not in how much you spend. Thank you. Now, wealthy people, when you see the richest, when you see Austria, welcome. When you see the richest people in the world, they rank them according to their net worth. They do not rank people according to how much they spend, all right? So if you see people who spend a lot of money, that doesn't mean that they're wealthy, all right? You could make a lot of money and be spending it every month, right? Like, say you get a lot of money, you get a raise, and then you start spending more. That's why you're broke and living paycheck to paycheck, because every time you get more money, you spend it all, and you never have any money. If that makes sense. Okay? You're going to have to speak English because I don't understand what you're saying. Okay? All right. Wealth principle number 4 is you will become financially free when your passive income is greater than your expenses. This one is important. All right? What is financial freedom? People are like, oh, I want to be financially free, but they don't know what it is. No idea what that means, but cool. Hi, Bunga Cord. Welcome to the scope. Bunchy Cord. Welcome to the scope. Okay, so you will become financially free when your passive income is equal or greater than your expenses. What does that mean? All right, so passive income. Passive income is money you make without spending time. All right, so I told you guys we make passive income. I'm growing our passive income, right? Making money, and I'm not spending time doing it. I put money somewhere, and it just works for me and makes me money. Thanks for the hearts, by the way. So that's passive income. You want to have passive income. You can get passive income in a variety of ways, all right? You could write a book and make royalties, thanks to the hearts. You can have a website that gives you added income. Welcome to the scope that you don't do anything with, all right? You could get passive income from dividends from stock. Get passive income from CDs, savings accounts. Thanks for the hearts, guys. You can get passive income from a rental property that you're renting and someone else is managing, right? You can get passive income from lending. They're doing Bitcoin lending and digital currency, cryptocurrency lending. Hi, Aram at 58. You can make passive income doing things like that, all right? That's how you make passive income, all right? You need to make enough passive income that it pays for all of your expenses. That's when you become financially free. That is the definition of financial freedom. So basically, what that means is you have to focus on your passive income. It's not about your active income. Everyone thinks it's about how much money you make in your job. Hi, 385405. I have one guy who's been mentoring for a year who still doesn't understand that. Money is all about spending time for money, active income. I'm like, no. All right. The only way to become financially free is to work on your passive income, not your active income. Active income is important, of course, right? You need to start somewhere. But hi, Ermit68, welcome to the show. You need to be making money to save and invest. But if you're never saving and investing, you will never be free. You will never be free. If you want to be free, you have to focus on the passive income, right? I used to play a game called Cash Flow. This cash flow game was recommended to me by a financially free friend. He was 35. He played this game a lot, and he told me to play it until I got out in 30 minutes or less. So I played it every week for like a year or two. At least 1 year, I played it every week until I could get out of the game in 30 minutes or less. I think I played it for 2 years. Long time, yeah. In the game, you keep track of your passive income and your expenses, and you cannot get out of the first part of the game. There's this wheel you run around, and you're a rat in a rat race, right? You can only get out if your passive income becomes greater than your expenses. Hi, Jill Lizette. Hi, Willow Will 99. Welcome to the show. So I really focused hard on my expenses. Okay, I tried to figure out how can I make more passive income and how can I lower my expenses. And in that game, you know who won the fastest? It was the janitor. Because the janitor spent less money, right? The janitor didn't send their kids to fancy schools. They didn't feel like they needed to buy a yacht. You know, the janitor just spent less, so it was easier for the janitor to be financially free because all they needed was like 2 rental properties and they were free, right? Hi, Uber Perez. Hi, guys. Welcome to the Scope. Thanks for joining in. Once I grasped that passive income and expenses were the key to financial freedom, I grew my passive income, lowered my expenses until I could quit my job in December of last year. Hi, Ruth Beeman 3. Welcome to the show. Okay, it's not easy to focus on passive income. All right, I'll tell you right now. Everyone's focused on active income, their job, whatever. You know. Hey, thanks for the heart. Get rich quick, whatever. People are focused on stuff like that. They don't focus their attention on passive income, and that's why they'll never be free, and they're always running after money, and they just don't understand how they'll ever get out because they don't think about passive income. All right? So now you guys can think about it too. All right? So until you're financially free, do not increase your expenses. Right? You become financially free when your passive income is equal to or greater than your expenses. Hi, Lance Street 1. Welcome to the show. So that is wealth principle number 4. All right, passive income greater than expenses, then you become financially free. Remember that. It's about passive income. Wealth principle number 5. Pay yourself first. Thanks, the heart. Always pay yourself first. What does that mean to pay yourself first? This is actually from the book The Richest Man in Babylon by George Clayton. You can also find it in a lot of other books like Secrets of the Million Man by Peter Becker, Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. They all talk about pay yourself first. Hi, Safar. Welcome. Thanks for the heart. So what does pay yourself first mean? Every time you have money come into your life, you save 10% at least and pay yourself. Put it in your own account. Pay you. Right? Pay yourself first. Before you pay bills, before you pay rent, before you pay other people, you give the money to you. Put it in your savings, start investing it for passive income. All right? Every time you get money, thanks to the heart. I'm talking every time, right? Hi, Legendo Moment. Welcome, Moses. Welcome, Cisco. So, thanks to the heart. This is what you need to do to become financially free. Wealth principle, pay yourself first. Always pay yourself first. Hi. Pay yourself first. Thanks for the heart. So, are you paying yourself first? I pay myself first. Actually, I put aside money weekly into my financial freedom account. That's what I call it, financial freedom account. Hi, FTR. I got that from Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. Take your share of the money after you pay yourself first, then you pay other people. Okay? They can wait in line for money. Got it? You always pay. You are first in line. Always. You get paid. Money goes to you first. That's how it is. All right. So the money I pay myself goes in my financial freedom account. Hi, Aramin. Welcome to the scope. That's the money I use. Hi, Peterson. Welcome to the scope. Money there is the money I use to invest. I invest in ways to pay for my lifestyle, give us more passive income. That's where the money comes from. It comes from my financial freedom account. So if you are paying yourself first and you're putting money aside regularly to invest, you will always have money to invest. Someone is saying something like life important than money. And I'm going to say this. Life and money and everything is important, right? We ain't going to do either ors here. We are an and group. Hi, Cabo Buddy. Welcome to the show. Wealth principle number 6. Become financially literate. Right? What does financially literate mean? It means understand money and money terms, money words, understand how to calculate certain things. Hi, DJ Kane. This comes from the book Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. He talks a lot about financial literacy, also in the cash flow quadrant. You need to understand numbers, financial terms to become wealthy. Hi, USRG, CS, all that stuff. Welcome to the scope. All right. Here are some things you should know to become wealthy. All right. You should know how to calculate a percent. All right. How do you calculate a percent? You guys know? All right. So let's say you want to know. Someone says you make 10%. How do you know what that is? So if you have $100, you make 10%. Do you know what that means? Right? So you take 0.1, right? 10%, move the decimal over 2 places, you get 0.1, multiply it by 100, and you get $10. 10% of 100 is $10. The math, understand how to do the math. Hi, Stephen W. Harris, welcome to the show. A lot of people don't know how to do basic percent. So if you don't know, practice it. Go on YouTube and find a tutorial on how to calculate percent. We need money, but we need to know how to make money. Hi, Todd66, welcome to the show. All right. Hi, G. Hey, 1143, welcome to the show. About making money, it doesn't really matter how you make money. What matters is what you do with it. All right? What you do with the money creates financial freedom or not. I'm a living testament. I was a banking assistant. Okay. Hi, Hinabani 7. Welcome to the show. So, how to calculate percent? You need to know how to do that. You need to know what assets are. Assets is everything you have. That's what assets mean. Hi, Forever UTD 13. Somebody's good. I'm not sure what you're saying. You're good. You're great. Everyone here is a great person, and you're good enough. And you have all your needs are met, and you are wonderful and blessed. Okay, everyone here. So don't be comparing yourself to other people. Hi, Jesus Lives 777. Welcome to the show. You need to know your assets. Assets, everything you have. Liability. What is a liability? Liability is everything you owe other people. Your debt. That's liability. Okay. Net worth. You need to know your net worth. Assets minus liabilities. What you have minus what you owe. That's your net worth. All right. Cash flow. You need to know what your cash flow is. What is cash flow? It's what you make minus what you spend. Income minus expenses. Right? Passive income. You need to know what passive income is. Money you make without spending any time. You need to know how to calculate a return on investment. You need to understand interest rates. These are just some examples of what financial literacy is. All right? So you need to be financial literate. If you don't know what I'm talking about, how to calculate a percent, assets, liabilities, net worth, cash flow, passive income, how to calculate return on investment or ROI, understanding interest rates. If you don't understand these things, you need to learn them, right? You need to learn them. How can you learn them? Just Google it. Get a mentor. Find someone to teach you. Hi, Instagram, Taylor. Hey, welcome to the scope. All right? If you need help, like you need assistance, like you want someone to actually handhold you and teach you these things very slowly and patiently, you can join a Finance Freedom Training Program. And that is on the blog. So there's a link there. And that's a program I've created where I teach people how to calculate percent, how to calculate return on investment, how to do your net worth and track it every month, things like that. All right, so we actually do it together as a group. Hi, El Mexicano 7622. Welcome to Scope. If you want to know more about that, there's a link on my blog. YesFinanciallyFree.com is my blog. Just go to my blog, go to this blog post, 7 Wealth Principles, and click on that link. Wealth principle number 7. All right, what you track increases and what you focus on grows. This is important. All right, if you focus on something and you bring your attention to it, you create something that will grow and it will become bigger. All right. So let's just say that I'm focusing on my net worth, right? Then my net worth will grow. Let's pretend I'm focusing on being poor. If you focus on being poor, you become more poor. I used to do that when I was poor. When I didn't have money and I owed all that money and I had nothing to my name, I had only $3,000 worth of stuff, including my used car, right? And I had a lot of debt. All I thought about was, why am I so poor? And you know what happened? I just got more and more poor, right? Hi, Vicky Rock. Welcome to Scope. If you want to focus, if you want to become rich, you got to focus on being rich, right? Why am I so rich? Why am I so wealthy? How come I have so much money? You start asking yourself those questions, you become wealthier. Now, what you track increases. So what does that mean? Track. Keep track, right? Do you know what your net worth is? Do you know what your net worth is right now? Right? Keep track of it. Figure it out. You figure it out right now while I'm doing this live broadcast. Just start looking at your bank accounts. Write down how much you have. Write down how much money you have in your wallet. Write down how much your car is worth. Go for it. And then subtract all your debt. Figure it out. Thanks so hard. Hi, Empire. Welcome to the Scope. Figure out what your net worth is. Now. I'm not kidding. And then write it down. Today's date, November 1st. Someone says $5 million. Sweet. That's cool. Rich people, it's people smile every day and think positive and not money. Rich people have money, honey. All right, I'm just going to say it right now. Rich people have money. All right? If you don't have money, I'm not going to call you rich. Now, I'm not going to say you're not happy. You can be happy, but you're not rich if you ain't got no money. Hi, Jim, 823. Welcome to the show. Okay, you might be rich in love and rich in all that, but this scope is not about that. This scope is about money. All right, if you're here to, create love by smiling, that's awesome. I love you, but you're not going to hear about that here. You're going to hear about money. Hi, Inke, all that stuff. Oh, hi. Donald Trump owes me money. Okay, I believe you. Donald Trump owes a lot of people money. Anyway, moving on. So, what you track increases. So if you want your net worth, so say you have 5 million, someone here has 5 million, right? If you want your 5 million to increase, you track it, you track your money, and then it'll go up, right? Hi, Vinci000. So what are the 7? You came in late, honey. I'll do a summary for you because we're done. Hi, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8. By the way, if you want to see the replay and see all these written out, go to my blog, YesFinanciallyFree.com. It is on my profile in Periscope. Right? You just have to click on it and you go right there. It's okay. Hi, Alan Shoulder. Welcome. And they're all listed right there. You can read them. It's pretty fast, actually. But I will repeat them for you. Just to summarize. So wealth principle number 7, what you track increases. So track what you want to have more of. So what I track is net worth. I do it every month. So I put down every month, what is my net worth? I track my passive income. How much passive income do I make for my family? I track my financial freedom account. That's how much money I set aside for myself for investing. I track that. And then I also track my cash flow. So how much cash flow is your spending minus your expenses. So how much, kind of like what's going out, what's coming in. I track that. So I track my cash flow, my passive income, my net worth, and my financial freedom. That's what I track every month. And that's what my clients track. People who ask me for help and want me to mentor them, I have them track those numbers. All right, so it's pretty glamorous stuff. I don't know what that means, dear seller. So anyways, track and it will grow. If you do not track, it won't grow. All right, so let's talk about this. I was tracking my net worth for a long time. All right, back when I was first having trouble with money, my bank boss actually gave me a sheet to track my net worth. So I calculated my net worth. It was negative $31,000 back then. I think that was 2009 or 2010. I think it was 2009, December 2009. I had a negative net worth of $31,000. That was the first time I ever calculated my net worth. Right, and then I started doing it every month. Right, so one month I would be negative 29,000. The next month I'd be negative 22. You know, so I was just tracking my net worth, and I did that for a while until my net worth became positive. Right, in 2013, my net worth became positive. Hi NKR27, welcome to Scope. Then I had my baby, right, and I stopped tracking for 2 years. And you know what happened? My net worth stayed exactly the same. Hi, D Secrets, welcome. Dr. Franks, welcome to Scope. When I stopped tracking my net worth for 2 years, my net worth stayed exactly the same. I think it hovered around $60,000 or something like that. Then I started tracking again. Okay, and then it went over 6 figures. All right, so if you track your net worth, it will grow. And if you stop tracking, things kind of stay the same. So I highly recommend you track your net worth, you track your passive income, you track all these things that create wealth. And that's how you're going to increase it, right? Okay, so let's do a quick summary. I'm going to read them to you. If you want to know more about these wealth principles, go to my blog, yesfinanciallyfree.com. If you're watching this on YouTube, there's a link there you can click. If you're on Periscope here, just go to the profile and click on the link there. That's my blog. Go there. And if you're on Facebook, there is a link under this live video for you to go to the blog directly. Okay? Wealth principle number 1. It's not about the money. All right? It's not about the money. Your money issues are rooted in emotional stories you're telling from childhood, beliefs you have about money. That's what's causing your money issues. The person on here who says life is more important than money, that's the money issue. The money issue is, I believe that if I have money, I'm interfering with my life's value, right? Which is not true. You can have money and have a wonderful, blessed life where you're helping other people, right? In fact, the more money you have, the more impact you can have on other people's lives. So wealth principle number 1, it's not about the money, right? It's about some internal story you have in your brain about something that happened when you were a kid or later on in life that's inhibiting you from creating wealth. Figure that out and you will have money in your life, okay? Wealth principle number 2, you don't know about money until you have money. If you don't have money, don't be giving advice about money because you just don't know about it. Until you have it, you don't know about it. Trust me. So learn from people who have it. They know about money. Wealth principle number 3, wealth is measured in net worth, not in spending. Just because you spend a lot of money doesn't mean you have wealth, right? Wealth is measured in your net worth. What is your net worth? It's everything you have minus everything you owe. Your assets minus your liabilities. Okay? Wealth principle number 4. You become financially free when your passive income is greater to or equal than your expenses. All right? This is important. All right? For those of you who actually want freedom, like time freedom, then remember this. Passive income is the key, not active income. Passive income has to be greater than your expenses. So keep your expenses down. Don't buy the fancy car yet until you're free, basically. It's the moral of the story. You become financially free when your passive income is equal to or greater than your expenses. Wealth principle number 5. Pay yourself first. Every time money comes in your life, think to the heart. Every time money comes in your life, take at least 10% out, put it aside for yourself in an account where you can save and invest money wisely. Invest money wisely, right? For a good return, creating passive income for yourself. Pay yourself first. Pay yourself first. Pay yourself first. You know how hard it is for people to pay themselves first when they pay themselves last all the time? I tell you, like, pay yourself first. Most people never pay themselves. They pay all their bills and then they don't even remember themselves. No wonder you're not doing well, right? You want to be wealthy, pay yourself first. Wealth principle number 6, become financially literate. What does that mean? Learn about how to calculate a percentage. Learn about how to calculate your assets, your liabilities, how to do your net worth, how to calculate cash flow, how to create passive income, how to calculate that, how to calculate a return on investment, understand how interest rates work. Okay? You need help, join a financial freedom training program that I have. If you want to go to the link directly, it's thank you for a good smart video. You're welcome. Hi, Flip Guy. JP, welcome to the show. If you want direct training in that, you can go to Work with May. May is MEY, all right? workwithmay.com/freedom2017. All right, that's the Finance Freedom Training Live program I have. You're welcome to join it if you'd like. That's the place where I actually mentor you to learn how to become financially literate, track your net worth, which is number 7. Well, principle number 7, what you track increases and what you focus on grows. Hi, Mickey 2585. Welcome to Periscope and welcome to Periscope. So, wealth principle number 7 is what you track increases and what you focus on grows. Track your net worth every month. I track my passive income because I'm focused on financial freedom. I track my cash flow and I track my financial freedom account. Bertopio 86, welcome to Periscope. Conclusion. These wealth principles guided me to pay off all my debts, quit my job last year in December, and create a successful online business where I mentor other people on how to become financially free. I use these wealth principles, all right? These wealth principles led me to do the following actions. I track my net worth. I track my cash flow. I track my passive income. I track my financial freedom account every month. This is what I do. I keep my expenses down. Hi, Alan Moran. Welcome to the show. Hi, Carl Blevins. Welcome to the show. I invest to create passive income. I automate my savings transfers so I pay myself first. Every week I have money going into my account to pay myself. I examine my thoughts and I participate in activities to change my thinking to improve my wealth on a weekly basis. I'm always examining my thinking. Okay? I learn from others who are wealthier than I am and who are also living the lifestyle that I want. Right? So I don't learn from people who are busy all the time. I learn from people who have a lot of free time, who have a lot of money, who spend a lot of good time with their family, and who work out and are healthy. That's who I learn from. There's not that many of them in my circle, but I do find them and I learn from them. Hi, Kennelton. Hi, Jojo. Welcome. Periscope. I am kind and gentle and loving to myself. I forgive myself for anything that I still feel guilty. Right? You've done stupid stuff. Forgive yourself. It's over with. Get on with life, right? You are a wonderful, beautiful, amazing person. That's why you're here on this planet. If you're on the scope, now you've heard it from me, so you can believe it for yourself. If you don't already, you're a wonderful, beautiful, amazing person. All of your needs are met. Everything. You are a highly valuable person, right? Everything about you is valuable. You can have money and a great life. You can have a lot. Everything that you're looking for, you can have. Hi, Aki, you take these wealth principles to heart and follow them, memorize them, really practice them, you will become wealthy, right? I remember when I was buried in debt, and I hardly had any assets to my name, all right? I hardly had any money. I remember that time, all right? That used to be 2009, 2010, that was me. Now I have no debt, okay? Do what I love, which is be a homemaker, be at home, have fun with my family, my husband, my son. I'm also part-time entrepreneur where I help people become financially free, part-time, right? I'm going on our first cruise, family cruise, thanks to the heart, this Sunday. We're going to go on a boat. We're going to go to Mexico. We're going to go to Puerto Vallarta, Mazatlan. We're going to go to Cabo San Lucas. I've never been in Mexico, never been on a cruise. Paid for all up front, no debt, all right? We just bought our first condo, this condo I'm in Waikiki. We bought this condo. And we have a place that we bought in addition. What is it that you want to do in your life? Hi, Tandi. Welcome to the scope. What would you do if you were financially free? What would your life look like? Would you go on a cruise? Maybe you don't like boats. I don't know. Maybe you love boats. Maybe you would cruise too. Who knows? Right? Maybe you would spend time with your kids. Maybe you have no kids. What would you do? If you were like me 6 years ago and you wanted to be free no matter what, like 6 years ago, I wanted to be financially free no matter what. I was like, I gotta get financially free. I cannot stand being in debt anymore. It's driving me crazy. I followed these wealth principles. I want you to take them to heart and follow them too. Claim them for your freedom. If you need to review them, go to my blog, yesfinanciallyfree.com. Study them, follow them, do them. All right? If you feel like you need hand holding, oh, help me, May, hold my hand, show me what to do. and you want to join a group of like-minded individuals who are all going toward financial freedom together, right? And you need someone to push you toward your goal, like a trainer in a gym. Some people want trainers in gyms. Some people just go to the gym, work out by themselves, right? But some people want trainers, right? It's just the way. If you want a financial freedom trainer, then you can join Finance Freedom Training Live, right? There is a link in my blog where you can click to go to find out more about it. Now, if you don't have that blog in front of you and you don't have a video in front of you, hi LNKNPR with a link, welcome to Periscope, then go to Work with May, that's M-E-Y, workwithmay.com/freedom2017. All right, that's the URL. You can go to that link directly if you want. That's only if you want someone to hold your hand and show you what to do and train you. Right? If you want that kind of training, then go there. Again, it's Work with May, M-E-Y is May. Okay, workwithmay.com/freedom2017. Thank you for being on the live broadcast this morning. Appreciate all of you. You will become financially free. You will succeed, all right? Life can be about having a lot of money and being spiritual and being happy and having service to the world. It's a wonderful place. You know, when you have money, it's a wonderful life to have money, and I want you to have money too. And if you're going to have money, you got to follow the wealth principle. So thanks for being on live with me. I will see you guys again in 2 weeks because I'm not going to be doing these broadcasts for 2 weeks. I'm going to be on vacation, all right? Now, I might do some broadcasts, okay? We'll see. But it's not going to be like this every Wednesday morning. I usually do one at 6:30 a.m. I'm not going to be doing them for 2 weeks, all right? So I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you next time. Aloha. Bye, guys. Have a great day. And for my YouTube live, I'm just going to stop sharing and say thank you very much for being on today. I hope that you enjoyed this broadcast. There is a link below this YouTube video to go directly to the blog post. If you're on the blog watching live, and you're already on my blog, subscribe to the mailing list by putting your first name and your email on the right side, and then you'll get important email notifications from me on future training and any promotions I have, discounts, etc. All right? And great stories. I love to email out great stories that inspire people to become financially free. So check that out. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you are on YouTube, subscribe so you can get notifications when I'm going to do these trainings. And finally, if you do want hand-holding, go to that link that I was talking about, workwithmay.com/freedom2017. Now, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye.